All right. Hey, welcome to Organization Day. You've made it through claim and focus. You've made it through analysis and evidence. And now we're on to organizational tool or organization pre-writing tool. All right. So you guys ready for this? First thing you want to do, let's go to Thursday 120. That's our class today. And let's open up the slide for today and take a peek at that. And it will kind of guide us to what we need. So, obviously, you're going to be in your Chromebook if you're watching this video. And we are going to open up the organization pre-writing tool. We're also going to, maybe you need your claim and focus pre-writing tool. Probably you can get by with really just your analysis and evidence pre-writing tool because that already has your major claim on it. All right. So you're going to want to pop back here, and I would say make sure you open up your analysis and evidence right here, Era 2, analysis and evidence. You probably want to have your performance task library as one of your tabs open as well. That's a good thing to have. And then open up this organization pre-writing tool right here. When you open that up, it'll look like this. It'll look just like this. You'll see number 3, organization pre-writing tool. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to paste into this our thesis major claim. Okay, so I'm going to go over here to here we go, my thesis major claim. And I'm going to highlight this. This is on my analysis and evidence pre-writing tool. I've got it right here. In fact, I even highlighted it for the previous instruction. I'm going to copy it, and I am just, a little trickery here. I'm going to paste it there. And the first thing we want to do today is we want to ask ourselves, are we happy with the supporting claim order? So when I read this, farming was a big improvement over foraging, especially when examining an agricultural society's quality of life factors such as technological advancements or technology, comfort, and security. Now, right now, I'm going to evaluate this. I'm going to say to myself, you know what? Is this the order? And I kind of want to have a hierarchy too. I'm thinking to myself, when I start writing my body supporting paragraphs with all of my supporting claims, which ones have the most kind of punch to my argument? Which ones have the greatest strength? And when I look at mine, I look at comfort as the second one, and I'm thinking to myself, maybe I'd be better off talking about comfort first. It's a little soft. I'm just thinking it's kind of the soft intro. I'm kind of easing into my argument. Like I'm going to make a little adjustment here, and I'm going to talk about comfort first, and then talk about technological advancements, and then talk about security. So right here, I'm sort of evaluating, and I want all of you to do this as well. I want you to evaluate your order for your supporting claims, okay? And ask yourself, should you change the order? My answer is yes. I'm going to change it to farming was a big improvement over foraging, especially when examining an agricultural society's quality of life factors such as comfort, technological advancements, and security. Okay, so this is going to change things. Now that I've done that, I am going to, the second thing I'm going to do, I know it says introductory paragraph here, but I'm going to sneak down here. And I am going to copy and paste my supporting claims in here. Forget about the green here, but I'm going to do them in my new order. So when I copy and pasted them originally, they said, when considering the comfortable living conditions of an agriculture-based society, so now I'm talking about comfortable living conditions. Their quality of life is far greater than foraging societies. And you can basically go over to your supporting claims here and copy and paste them, but you're probably going to retool them a little bit, okay? Copy and paste them in the order, the new order, okay? So supporting claim 2, I actually am going to make my first one because I'm going to talk about comfort there. I'm going to keep security as my last supporting claim, so it can stay in order. So when I'm all done, I'm going to have comfort, tech, and security in that order. Supporting claim 1, 2, and 3. And I just kind of stole those from my analysis and evidence pre-writing tool. Okay, I've got my teacher version right here. All right, so now that I have those all in there, oh, looks like I did something weird here. I'm going to pop this, close that up. There we go. And let's go back to up here. So now that I have my reformatted thesis major claim, I'm going to move to my introductory paragraph. Okay, now I'm just going to kind of walk you through this a little bit. For an introductory paragraph, there's a nice structure where you want to think of it as what I call an inverted pyramid. Okay, where you talk big picture and you work your way down to your thesis and claim, the smallest part, like what you're going to prove. So for this particular essay, we've learned a whole bunch about Era 2, the agricultural revolution, foraging societies that lasted for over 150,000 years, the shift to agriculture that happened worldwide, and other things that we learned in our study of Era 2. So I just have like kind of a prompt here, for us to build our introductory paragraph. I just want you to think about what are things that you could write as kind of an opener hook, like a big picture. I'm not going to feed it to you. I'm going to have you think about it, but you can talk about early foraging societies existing for 150,000 years, and then this moment in history after the Ice Age, when we all of a sudden plopping around the world, people started putting seeds in the ground and such, and so kind of just, I want you to think broad, big picture, kind of bringing the reader into your essay. Don't even talk about your claim yet. Then you can move to, something about how when foraging societies started shifting to agrarian societies, what was happening there. And this is where you might kind of weave in some steps moving toward your major thesis. Your major claim, your thesis. And then make your thesis major claim the last sentence of your introductory paragraph. So, everything is working toward this as sort of what I call an inverted pyramid. It funnels down to getting to your major claim. So you can see the steps here. And I just want you to kind of work on this and kind of come up with some ideas of big picture things you could say, narrowing your focus. You might start talking about the things you bring up in your supporting claim topics and using those. And this is where you are going to start kind of pitting foraging versus farming, right? And then working this toward your final sentence, which will either be taking a position in favor of the shift to farming or saying that was not great, a great move, and we should have stayed as foragers, okay? Then going back here, this step is adding transition. So if you copied and pasted your supporting claims, now, our supporting claims, come on, oh well, supporting claims, your next step is to ask yourself, here's a list of transition words. Let's add these to the start of our supporting claims, okay? So we can kind of beef these up with some transition words that then we can use when we write each paragraph. So this will be the first sentence of every paragraph. Let's make them make sense and transition well. I picked just the first one, the one that says, for instance, in addition, furthermore. Maybe you want to say first, secondly, finally, first of all, more importantly, above all. There's this nice little list of sentence starters that you can use for your supporting claims. So mine kind of get the little for instance, in addition to being more comfortable, the technological advancements of agriculture-based societies made their quality of life far superior to foraging societies. And then furthermore, agriculture-based societies had a much higher quality of life than hunter-gatherers. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So then after you add some nice little transitions here, our final step is starting to think about our conclusion. Now, this is where you might want to go back to your very first claim and focus, because that is where we crafted a counterclaim. And I mentioned the counterclaim is often something that's really nice to fold in to your conclusion. A lot of times kids will say, what do I talk about in my conclusion? Well, that's not a bad place to address some sort of critique or opposition to your position. So the first thing you want to think about is, what's a transition statement you could use to move into your concluding paragraph. And there's a list here of transition starters, okay? I would like you to never, ever use in conclusion. Don't use it. I hate it. I hate that one. Please don't use it. Use something else. And then you might want to think, I copied and pasted. I went to my very first, my claim and focus, and I copied and pasted a little tidbit I wrote for a counterclaim from the claim and focus pre-writing tool. I already had it in there. And I wrote, though some historians may argue that hunter-gatherer groups had a great deal more leisure time, that may not be the best measure of a success of a society. A deeper analysis may show that the comfort and security of a developed society, one with technological advancements, may mean the agrarian societies have less leisure time, but the leisure time may be much more enjoyable with comfort and security. Hey, we got Netflix, all right? Come on. And then you might think about summarizing your supporting claims and describing why your argument is important. Now, these are not must-dos for a conclusion. These are can-dos. Now, you're going to want to do a little, this is just our pre-writing tool. So the more you write here, the more you kind of think about and fill these in, the more you have to work with when you start crafting your conclusion when we're writing our essay. All of our pre-writing steps will ultimately be things that we can copy and paste into our actual essay and just finesse and kind of write around a little bit more. And that's something that is really handy dandy about these pre-writing tools, is they will essentially write most of your essay for you. So at this point, if you have your organization pre-writing tool kind of mapped out, and you have your analysis and evidence pre-writing tool, this is writing your essay. I mean, you've got these pieces there. Your essay is going to be built on these two. Your claim and focus, that just really helped kind of dial in your major claim and your supporting claim areas. So once you have all these ready to go, you are on track to start writing your essay. Okay, so let's get to work on your organization pre-writing tool. Go ahead and think about revising your thesis major claim with reordering your supporting claims, introductory paragraph, adding some transitions to your supporting claims, and then what's something that you can kind of piece together for your pre-writing for your conclusion. All right, get after it and good luck.